Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I want to pause a little bit and see if I can say some things that can kind of clarify why it is so important that we, the people, wake up and to really indicate that we are asleep. You see, um, when we talk about, especially when I speak to you, I say every time that man put his hand to do something, it ends up the same kind of way, having the same kind of effects, the same kind of outcome. Now, the truth of the matter is, when man put his hand to do a deed, the intention, the original intention, is to do good, to use nuclear, that nuclear power. The original intent was to do good. Doing bombs and stuff like that was probably in the back of somebody's mind, especially once they thought about it could be done. But the the good stuff was the original intent. And so, like, when I think about what we're going through today, when we think about capitalism and capitalism, I'm sure there was a time that the intent was to do good, but right now, the intent, regardless of what it is, it does some damage, some real damage that's obvious to mostly everybody. And let's say, for instance, this scuffle with evil across the globe, and one of its major impacts is to negatively affect everybody, and some in the same kind of ways. Energy, gasoline prices. Now, let me show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Gasoline prices. Let's say we got 1 million barrels of gasoline. That's all we got on Earth, and it's stationed in different places. And the process of getting rid of it is in play. Now, this is a certain way that it's been working before the obvious confrontation with evil. Gas prices $2 a gallon everywhere. $2 a gallon. All right, the confrontation starts. Confrontation starts. All of a sudden, the gas prices start going up, going up. Capitalism going up. Profit going up. What's happening? Why are the prices going up? Why are the prices going up? Somebody would say, this is the reason. Someone would say, this is the reason. But the thing of it is that you got this demand for this, but there's a scarcity of it. So what do you do? Well, you see what capitalism say you do. But what do you supposed to do? What you supposed to do if you don't want to give it free, which is the best thing to do. Whoever gets there first to get it, gets it till it's gone. But you don't want to do that. You keep the price the same. You still get a gallon of gas. You still pay $2. It is no such thing as you get a gallon of gas, but now you're paying $7. What do you got? It's time to maintain your profit, the law of profit. Trying to make sure that you don't lose and you get the approval from your investors, because when you maintain a certain standard, that means they get a standard. But the truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, like the President of the United States says, everybody's paying a price. But I want you to know this. I want to tell you who's paying the biggest price outside of the people that's being murdered. The people who's paying the prices for this gas prices are the poorest. Those people who couldn't even afford to get a tank full of gas before. And now they you can imagine how little they can do now. So they're the ones that's hurting the most. So regardless of what we're trying to say is doing, and everybody's got to play a part and pay a price. Some of us are paying one hell of a price. And this is the way the systems of the world operates. There are people that are always paying a hell of a price. And it's okay with those who are not paying a hell of a price. All they want to do is to make sure that they are not one of those that's paying the hell of a price. And as long as somebody else is always paying a hell of a price, that means they don't have to join that team. You see, I'm telling you, God is the only one that cares about you. And God gives you a solution, and people don't have faith to trust it. They just trust in the junk that keeps failing because they've been led to believe that either your nationality says you're right, your shade of color says that you're right, your gender says that you're right, or whoever will kill. Anything but face the truth. God got it, baby. You're going to have to try God's way one of these days. And God's way is, my friends. God is about you and all of yous, and including me. And all of the joys and stuff, we kill it by trying to be boss. We are not boss. I'm going to turn it loose and let the power of the Spirit of love cause my steps and my direction. There it is. Until next time, Eddie Marcus say goodbye.